hope Dylan gets that leak fixed in his house, because he said everything is leaking. Anyways, yay, woohoo, they've been released. I don't know, they're here. What else am I supposed to say? You see, I got these two confused. Like, you know the animatronic called Rotten Ringmaster? I thought this was the Rotten Ringmaster and this was the clown in the cage. I got them confused.
My friends are going to show you a scary good time.
You caught my eye!
Step right up!
What did I just see?
Welcome to the Carnevil. Attention all kiddos! I found a lost parent.
With this ring.
I do. Strange that you and I have never spoken on the phone. This is
Okay, at least that's not the haunt. Thanks for interrupting me, Ghostface. Actually, thank God that's not the Hauntress reskin. Nothing against it. That's like the third Ghostface prop they made so far. Like the first one was the light up eyes, the second one was the Hauntress reskin, and now you got this. But first, hold on, wait, go back, because I think I might have saw some. Where did I see it at? Aha, right here, right here. Another Mr. Dark reskin? Are you kidding me? Alright. I guess the world's famous entertainers, they're all licensed props. I thought it was gonna be the same Michael Myers from 2018. You know what I'm talking about? You know, no, I'm not gonna baby y'all. Y'all can look that up if you want. Alright. Now, Dylan told me that not all of these have videos, so for the ones that don't have videos, I'm going to save for a part 2. Anyways, I guess in less than 10 days, we're going to start seeing coming soon Spear Halloweens. Spear Halloweens that say coming soon. Like, it's just going to be a cling on the window. It's going to turn from that to a whole banner with the costume clings on there, and it'll say opening soon, and then it'll go from that to you're able to go inside the stores now. Alright. Let's start with Ghostface. Oh, it's already sold out. Scariest part about Ghostface? You never know who's underneath donning the white mask and black robe, just like a scene from your favorite scary movie. The 6'2" deluxe Ghostface animatronic features a head-tilting... Okay, these are the things it says. Those are its little voice lines. And apparently it has 2 variations. Alright. So, Ghostface we're saving for a part 2. What about Emily? Oh, well, Emily's sold out. Add the corpse bride herself to your home decor this Halloween with the officially licensed Emily animatronic. At least 5'8" of blue skin, hair, and bone with servo motor technology inside the head for realistic side-to-side movements. Okay. Oh, there's Victor. Each sold separately. Alright. Art the Clown. They're already sold out? Bloodstains are D, not included on costume. Is back and more horrifying than ever. Yeah, he is back from 2018. Alright, what about the Ringmaster? Ringmaster grew tired of always playing second fiddle to the high-flying acts and daredevils and everyone at the circus came to see. He decided he would show them, and instead of enjoying the excitement of the crowd, he now revels in causing pure terror in the eyes of his unsuspecting audience while he steals the show in their souls. Standing overwhelming 7 feet tall, Ringmaster introduces himself in a smooth yet thunderous voice to distract his victims, then tilts back his head while you get sucked into the dark magic emanating from his barrel chest. Enjoy the show because it's probably your last. Oh yeah. What about you? With so many sights to see, the torture each night which treats the Carnevils as his own personal buffet with his scrumptious flesh. Just like the big top entertainment, he has a flair for drama and likes to play all sorts of wicked games. He stalks his victims through the cursed carnival grounds between acts. His demonic eyes lock on and follow them whenever they turn, so he never loses the sight of a meal. Once Nibbles gets a good look at you, you are as good as eaten. Alright, what about the Pinocchio-looking animatronic here? Bobby Strings. Bobby was destined to be in the limelight. His relentless rehearsal routine, filled with tap dances and careful ballet movements, was bound to pay off eventually. His hard work was finally recognized when a new dance instructor offered to teach him solo choreography after hours. But after he could warm up his legs, he was knocked out cold from behind. The demented instructor strung up his limp body from the rafters and lifted his limbs in an exhausting pattern of twists and plies to the rhythm of a cursed waltz for 6 days straight, transforming into a healthy boy, into an obedient, pain-ridden wooden puppet. Now he performs in the cruel glow of stage lights across the world as the demented instructor's plaything. I know it doesn't actually look like Pinocchio because the nose, it's kind of obvious. What about Barnaby the bear? I better not hear any of you in the comments saying, is that Freddy Fazbear? Barnaby never fit in with the other cubs. They were terrified by his wicked attitude and glowing eyes that looked like fresh blood. His mother decided her cubs would be safer without him, so he banished him from the den. Barnaby found a more suitable shelter behind a campground dumpster. He watched humans from afar and found entertainment in mimicking their two-legged movements. One day, a traveling carnival ringmaster caught him balancing on a dumpster lid and snatched him up. He taught Barnaby all sorts of death-defying stunts to captivate a crowd. Unfortunately, after the curtain closes, Barnaby performs his favorite trick of rolling his ball over unsuspecting stragglers to hear them scream. About Cotton Candy Dan. Okay, wait, does this one have a video? Yes, finally a video. Let's go. Having his big top act interrupted one too many times by loud heckling and gluttonous chewing gave Cotton Candy Dan a bad taste in his mouth and decided it would be his last show. Later that evening, Cotton met Jim, his worst offender, his worst offender, wandering around inebriated while stuffing cotton candy into his mouth. He decided it was time for revenge. Cotton lunged at Jim, catching him off guard. By the sheer force of Cotton's anger and broken dreams, Jim was instantly paralyzed and plunged into darkness. Cotton claimed his first victim that night. But Jim's beady eyes can still be seen as Cotton stirs Jim's tortured head into his simmering cotton candy brew nightly. Alright, let's see the video.
Yum, yum, yum! Sometimes it's sweet, sometimes it's not. One thing I'll tell you though, it'll do more than rot your teeth out.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. What are the voice lines? Crash out wailing. Crash man out wailing. Crash man out wailing. Crash man out wailing. Carnival music and laughter. Is that what he says? That's a weird thing to say. Ha ha ha! Carnival music and laughter! It doesn't even have the crash man out wailing. Anyways, knowing these themes, I feel like Art the Clown is gonna be at the archway, like, you know, the archway where Spirit has their little archway at the front when you enter the store. I feel like Art's gonna be at the archway. That's at least my guess. Oh, we got a bunch more here. We got 3, 8, 11 more. Gravestone Ghoul. I'm working on reworking my brain. I'm trying to make myself less stupid, okay? Gravestone Ghoul. When I saw this one, I thought it was like the Graveyard Ghoul from 2019. Again, I'm not gonna baby y'all. Y'all can look that up if you want. The Gravestone Ghoul loves his job. He found his true calling in the afterlife. He works for himself, has prime mausoleum real estate, and gets to spook bad guys. The ghoul lurks behind gravestones and bides his time watching burial ceremonies. He causes trouble by raising goosebumps on the skin of those nearby and making them uneasy with feelings of being watched. He keeps the eternal residence in order by settling the spirited property disputes and teaching new ghosts how to properly terrorize grave visitors. When he spots humans who vandalize and look to cause terrible after hours, he gladly scares them straight off the hallowed grounds. He believes that every soul, resting or not, deserves a little peace and quiet. So it's only gonna be $180. I may or may not get this one in stores when stores open. The video froze for a second, but that's okay because I was at least able to see what it would do. It's kind of like a twitching Banshee reskin. What about Night Terror? Probably took him like 10 minutes to come up with that name. Night Terror is a Halloween fanatic that lives to cause chaos. When he was a teenager, he proudly kept his Halloween decorations up all year and refused to put them away. His passionate act of decor defiance caught the eye of Warlock, who gave him delightfully wicked powers in an immortal form. Starting October 1st, he stalks unsuspecting neighborhoods looking for true Halloween fans. The flickering light of their jack-o'-lanterns make his head bounce with glee and glow bright orange with the spirit of the season. But if you dare not celebrate, beware the night terror that torments undecorated houses with smashed pumpkins, thick cobwebs, and churns all your candy into packages full of live spiders. Sounds similar to something Sam from Trick or Treat would do. Except no, he would just stab you, not do all of that. Bruh. Really, bruh? What is this? That laughter is not even scary. Like, the prop looks scary, but then the laughter ruined it. The laughter ruined it. The laughter freaking ruined it. Really? Makes laughing sounds that aren't even scary. It'd be better if it was like a more dark pitched laugh. But other than that, no. The voice line is okay. This one doesn't have a video. Wanda Webworth wasn't always mean and vindictive. She led a happy life, spinning webs and snacking on beetles, mealybugs, and moths. Then one day, Wanda was basking in the sun when suddenly she felt a sharp pain in her leg. It was the lab cleanup crew who were always sweeping in this time. They yanked off one of her legs with a broom. She was so angry she bit the human and was never the same again. Once she tasted that tainted human blood, her appetite became insatiable. As her hunger grew, so did her size exponentially. Wanda vowed to get rid of the earth of all these pesky humans. So beware. You might want to avoid running into Wanda and stepping right into her grasp. Okay, so the ones that say sold out won't have a video. What about the Cremator? What is that? It's an industry secret that some funeral homes don't use a machine to burn the dead, but instead they call the Cremator. He has a true passion for small businesses and helps them cut incineration costs by providing his services free of charge. Wink, wink. It's a bargain. It's a bargain, really. He disposes the body and offers ash back in return. What goes unspoken is the real fee the Cremator collects. His clientele wouldn't exist if they knew all the unsavory details before he unleashes his unholy orange flames. He devours the last remaining pieces of the soul, depending on the person. The soul remnants taste like fine wine or a spoiled gallon of milk. But again, the Cremator doesn't dine and tell. So what, did they turn Cremator into a monster or something? Is that what's happening here? What's the video like?
Cross the threshold where the dead walk free. Enter, and in the darkness you will find me.
You see, that's the type of voice that the other one, what's it called, Night Terror? That's the type of voice that Night Terror should have. Color, multicolor. That's the type of voice that the Night Terror should have. Alright, Mack Straw. Whenever I heard Dylan mention this, I thought he misspoke and was talking about Jack Straw, but I guess this is Jack Straw's brother. I'm like, yeah, Jack! Unlike his cousin Farmer Jack, Mack Straw loves to have friends visit his fields. He invites the whole county out to enjoy the bounty of his lands every fall. A demonic figure took advantage of that generosity and snuck it into his barn unnoticed. Among the festivities, Mack heard strange noises in the loft while he was pitching hay. He went to investigate and found himself in a wrestling match with the demon from hell. Mack put up a good fight, but the demon was too powerful. However, Mack's unwavering intensity impressed the demon, so it tethered what was left of his life force to an old scarecrow instead of damning him to hell. With his soul intact, Mack continued to welcome guests to his farm with his lucky pitchfork. However, at most times, they just turn tail and run. It's not a bad word when you put it like that, right? Whatever, who cares? It's okay, I guess. Either that or I'm just miserable. And just giving out negative opinions about these animatronics. Okay, a Dark Princess. Oh boy. She looks like she looks like one of those little jump out animatronics. Or does she just stay like that? Oh no, wait. Look at this. She changes poses. She must be one of those little jumpy animatronics. You know those animatronics that jump and scare you, you know? Dark Princess loved her life in paradise, but her curiosity about what was going on in the world got the best of her, so she decided to go back down to Earth. As she wandered around, she chose to walk on the side of good, hunting and killing the reapers who preyed on human souls. That was until Lucifer came along. His incredible beauty mesmerized her, and he convinced her to follow him and wreak havoc on the human race. Once she went dark, there was no going back to the light, so why not break the rules? As a dark princess, she now roams the earth, causing calamities and tempting the weak-minded to sin and join her in the underworld. Once you hear her screaming and see her arms and wings shoot up, you should run fast. Alright. What about the demonic Gatekeeper? Okay, this one is a video. Spread from the underworld for a minor infraction. The demonic Gatekeeper was relegated to the guarding Hell's Mouth to keep the dead from rising up. Although it was a punishment, keeping demons and the other riffraff from clawing their way up back to Earth was a very demanding job. As the pressure of this huge responsibility started to get to him, the Gatekeeper became disgruntled and even more evil. Now adding to the quote-unquote guarding, if you happen to hear his evil laugh and be in the gaze of his menacing orange glowing eyes, he will rise up and send you down so he can guard you too in your eternal unrest. Well, hello there.
This is the point of no return. Your cries and screams
Oh, he rises
are
up?
futile.
Oh, that's pretty cool. He rises up and fog comes out of him. That's pretty cool. Probably the best one I've seen so far. Either that or... Look, there's like 7 of these that haven't... Okay, giant death ray. Kind of looks like an alien. Ray does not come in peace. His extraterrestrial menace is still holding a grudge about human involvement at Area 51, towering over you with a sinewy body of full bizarre lights and a laser-focused glance. This being will telepathically enter your mind to convince you that abducting you to be prodded and sliced open, surely for tested subject purposes, really isn't a bad idea. If you happen to run and encounter Ray when his head is scanning from side to side, you'd better run before he decides to claim you for a twisted experiment. Really? I thought it was Area 31. You know the Area 31 theme from, I think it was 2017, I believe? And then here are the returning ones. They do these every year. Like 2020 was Uncle Charlie. 2021 was Wacky Mole. Technically 2022 and 2023 was Little Skelly Bones. Okay, yeah, these are the returning ones. Beware of dog signs. Won't keep your guests safe with this manic monster. These crazed dogs will stand over your lair as they snarl and open their jaws wide to open, to show frighteningly sharp teeth. A startling glow erupts from their throats and beams from the reds of their eyes as their growls intensify and their bodies shake manically. This is a front view project, which makes it perfect for the displaying inside a doghouse, cave, or any mysteriously dark enclosure. The options are endless. Yeah, seriously, what is it with Spirit in designing animatronic dogs without any back legs? I mean, with that disgusting creature in 2020, that thing was full-bodied. Yeah, that's an old demo video. That's why it has the old outro. But yeah, this is the 3rd time it's returning. Like, I believe... One time it was at the clock tower, and then it was in the 2019 theme, and now it's here. Twitching Banshee. Ah, I remember this one. It's online only. Oh my god, the face. From the grave to your house. Grab the 6-inch Twitching Banshee. 6 foot. What the heck? For a truly terrifying addition to your Halloween landscape. Plug this. Okay, it just tells you about the information. It doesn't tell you any backstory. Now, this is one of my favorites from... Okay, unfortunately it's online only. Who knows, maybe you'll mistakenly see it in a few stores. Grimsley the Great? That's his actual name, Grimsley the Great. With the Carnevil struggling to survive, Grimsley the Great has to take desperate measures. He's on the hunt to capture any unlucky bystander and turn them into his next freak show star. He lurks behind the curtain, waiting for a chance to snatch the next performer. Legend has it, he might even sew their mouths shut with his bony claws so nobody can hear their screams. His head will turn while he shouts his creepy sayings. After all, the show must go on. Screw it. Let's see the video. Why not?
I'm starting a new juggling act. I'll need a hand from one of you. And a head. And a foot. Oh, any part will do.
It has the new outro. Alright, whatever. He's kind of like Hugs the Clown's brother, because they have similar outfits, and in the 2018 theme, they're kind of next to each other. So... And in 2019, I've seen, like, several stores, whenever Crouchy, they let their display animatronics for sale. They let Crouchy, and whenever Crouchy's not there, they replace him with this guy. So I guess that's it. So which ones have we not seen videos of? Let's see. All of these guys. These guys except for Cotton Candy Dan. Yes, yes, no. Yes, yes, no. Yes, no. Yes, no, yes. Okay, so the ones... Ugh. Okay, I guess what we're saving for part 2, if they release it all at once, which I highly doubt they won't. They won't release it all at once. They would just release the second line and then the third line, whatever. The ones we're saving for the next part, if they'll do it, is Ghostface, Emily, Victor, Art the Clown, Michael Myers, the Ringmaster, Nibbles the Clown, Bobby Strings, Barnaby the Bear, Wanda Webworth, Dark Princess, Giant Death Ray, and Twitching Banshee. So that's like most of their lineup is released. I'm gonna be honest, I can't wait for what Spirit Halloween is about to bring out now. You've really done it this time, even though they pretty much done it every time. Whatever. I'm done. So I don't have an outro yet because it's so early. It's like, what, June 20th as of recording this? It's so early! God! That's why I don't have an outro yet. So, thanks for watching. See you next video. Bye. I'm already cutting to the chase because the outro's supposed to do all the work for me, but since I don't have one, whatever, who cares? Bye. Why aren't you leaving? Fine, I'll end the video. Are you happy now?